Hi, it's Kathy Weaver, your Norwex Independent Consultant. Today I'm going to focus on Norwex in the kitchen. Now, I always use my EnviroCloth and window cloth all throughout my home, including the kitchen. It's great for wiping down messes, for cleaning my microwave, countertops, kitchen table, but I also have some specific products for Norwex that I like to use in the kitchen. I want to share those with you today. So if I'm having carrots, I like to leave the skin on. I started cooking carrots on a cookie sheet with some other vegetables, and you know, there's so many nutrients in the skin of vegetables and fruits. So Norwex makes a fruit and veggie cloth. It's scrubby on one side, soft on the other. So this is great for cleaning your vegetables. I like to get the wax off my apples with the scrubby side. I use it on zucchini, cucumbers, anything I want to leave the skin on. I wipe my watermelon down because watermelon can be really dirty. You don't know where they've been. But it's great on carrots too. Instead of peeling the skin, you can just scrub the carrot and it gets all the dirt and pesticides off. And if you don't know, about 70% of what you bring home from the grocery store, if it's not organic, it is going to have remaining pesticides and debris on it. So you do want to clean it. So this fruit and veggies cloth gets the top part, you can see that I cleaned, the bottom part's still dirty. And then it just makes it super simple, and I can just slice it and put it in the pan. And I like to use the Norwex cutting boards. They come in 3 sizes. This is the mini, but it's made out of rice husks. And if you're using a plastic cutting board, you may notice that there's little chips in that cutting board, and you could be inhaling and eating pieces of the plastic. So this goes right in the dishwasher. It's got this silicone seal, so it stays really tight on your countertop. But I love the Norwex cutting boards. And then the dishcloth. This is actually meant for washing dishes, scrubbing pots and pans. There's so many uses for this. It's full of holes, so it doesn't grow bacteria. It dries super fast when you do use it. And I like to use it in a couple different ways. These come in a pack of 2, so I usually wash dishes with 1 or pots and pans. You can also use it on your car. But if you have produce that you want to wash, Norwex makes a produce spray. And you can fill up a bowl with water, put a little bit of produce spray. Doesn't take much. Whoops, I just sprayed that in my face. A little bit of spray, and then you can take the dishcloth, push it down in, and take your fruit that you're going to soak. Strawberries are one of the top dirtiest produce items out there if they're not organic. So I like to soak this. You only need to soak it 2 to 4 minutes. And then all you have to do is lift this out and use it like a strainer. Take it over to your sink and rinse this out, put it in a bowl, and you're good to go. And you can continue to put other produce in here, but it makes it super handy. I also like to lay this down on my cutting board. If I am peeling, say, potatoes, I just lay this down, peel my potatoes, and then lift this up with all the skins on it, take it over to the trash and dump it in the trash. It's easy peasy. I also like the Norwex kitchen cloth. It's a little smaller than the EnviroCloth, but it's nice to have a special cloth just for in your kitchen. And this will say kitchen on it, so you know. All the Norwex cloths have the handy hang tags, and they'll tell you what they're for, and if they have backlock, which most of the microfiber all has backlock in it. But anyhow, this can be used to do your countertops, your kitchen table. You can wash your dishes with it. This one here I like. It's got this channel weave, and it's really great for picking up crumbs. So with Norwex, everything stays in the microfiber till you take it to the sink, agitate it, and rinse it out really well. And this cloth too, it holds up to 7 times its weight in water. So if you have a kitchen spill, my husband knocked over my coffee the other day, you just drop this on there. It's gonna pick it all up. You rinse it out, hang it up to dry. It dries very quickly, self-purifies. So I love the kitchen cloth. And then they also make a kitchen dish towel. And this is great because it's super absorbent, just like the kitchen cloth. And this will dry a lot of dishes before it gets, you could do a whole Thanksgiving dinner and dry all your dishes with this. But the other nice feature about the kitchen towel is when you hang this on your stove, if your kids come over and wipe their hands on it, this has backlock in it, so it inhibits the growth of bacteria. You can use it for a couple weeks, hanging on your stove, drying your dishes. It's not going to grow any bacteria in it, and it's super absorbent. The only thing you don't want to do with our towels is put a hot pot or pan on them because it's microfiber and it will melt. Okay, so next, the cleaning paste. I love this in my kitchen. I keep it under my sink, although I use it all around my home. But you know, the cleaning paste is like a hard chalk. And then when you get your cloths wet with water, I'm going to take this kitchen cloth and wet it with water. Then it makes a paste. You can get 4,000 swipes out of the cleaning paste. It's marbled soap, marbled flour, natural soap, and some coconut and other ingredients. But I'm going to bring you over to my sink here because did you know that your kitchen sink is actually dirtier than your toilet? It is. So I always make a habit to clean my sink out every night. But I'm one of these people that like my sink to look like this when I go to bed. But I do take a little bit of the cleaning paste and I just clean the inside of my sink out just about every night. And you can use this on all your sinks if you want to use it in your bathroom. It's great to use on soap scum in your shower. Anything that you need a little bit of extra cleaning power, you can grab your cleaning paste and use it inside or outside of your home. But I know that my sink is going to be nice and clean and it'll give it a nice shine. And I don't know, when I wake up to a really clean kitchen, I don't know, it puts me in a good mood. So anyhow, that is how I use the cleaning paste. You can also use the cleaning paste in your microwave or in your refrigerator. If you're cleaning your refrigerator out, you need a little bit of extra. Sometimes you get spills in there that harden. The cleaning paste is great. We also make, Norwex makes a cleaning cream also that comes in a tube. Another item that I use in my kitchen is the dish soap. A lot of people use the Popular Blue stuff that they think is a safe product, but if you actually research it, you'll find that it is not safe for our waterways. Even though they clean birds with it after oil spills, over time it's really harmful to our environment and the waterways. So the Norwex dish soap doesn't have any of the bad stuff in it or harmful chemicals. It's very clean. And I like using that for when I'm washing dishes in my sink. I also like to use the Biozyme. This is a plant-based, heavy-duty detergent that you can put in a spray bottle, and it's great to use on pots and pans with heavy grease. Like I said, I make a lot of cookie sheet type dinners with meat and vegetables on them, and this I'll spray on the cookie sheet, let it set, and then it scrubs off real easy. You mix it with, it's highly concentrated, so you just need a little bit in a spray bottle. And I love these Forever bottles from Norwex. They're not plastic, they're glass. And what's really cool about them is they have a nozzle on them that you can use a foam, or you can open it up and get a spray. Where's this one? Yeah. You can open this up and you'll get a direct spray. If you close it, you'll get a foam. So it's kind of nice to spray some things with a foam. And then I also like to mix in a little bit of the heavy duty degreaser. Most degreasers are flammable, highly flammable. This is plant-based, it's super safe. You can mix this in with a little bit of the Biozyme, and it's great if you want to wipe down your kitchen cabinets that might have a lot of grease on them, or your fan above your stove, your top of your stove, inside your oven. It's just a great degreaser. You can actually use it on your laundry too. So it's double duty. You can use it on your garage floor if you have some grease spills, anywhere there's grease. And then I like to use the dishwasher powder, which is called Ultrazyme. Now this will last me 4 to 6 months. It's just amazing product. It says to use a full scoop, but no one does. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you only need to use about a teaspoon of this. And it's just amazing. It's an enzyme and plant-based dishwasher powder. You know, if you use the pods, they're saying now that the little microplastics that are in those plastic pods actually go into the waterways. They're not cycled out when they go through the water plants, and they're really bad for the waterways. This is everything Norwex makes is biodegradable and safe for the waterways. And I love this because, like I said, it lasts me 6 months. I usually date this just because I'm always curious to see how long it lasts me. But I love the dishwasher powder. There's also a rinse aid you can use, but I find I don't need it. I do have a water softener. So you might want the rinse aid, just depending if you have hard water or not. Another product I really like to use in the kitchen is this little scrubby brush. What I like is that you can hold it on the handle. So when you're doing pots and pans, you're not actually getting your hands down in the water. They're sort of protected by keeping them up on this. And the cool feature about this is it's replaceable. So I've had this on here for about a year. And when I need a new one, I can just order a replacement one. And it just, I don't want to take this one off yet, but it just, you pull it off and then you just pop a new one on. Handy dandy, and it is an excellent scrubber. Norwex also makes the Spironette, which is really good on pots and pans, and I'll use this sometime. And then the Spiri sponge. This is one of Norwex's favorite best-selling products. This is great to use with the cleaning paste. It's got some scrubby to it. It's great on, this with the cleaning paste is great on your glass top stove or your stove or inside your oven that you're cleaning. Norwex makes a really great, safe oven and grill cleaner. I don't have it here with me, but I've used it before. And there's no fumes with it. Oven and grill, well, oven cleaner itself is one of the most toxic products that you can have in your home. That with toilet bowl cleaner and furniture polish, a couple of really toxic products that you don't need in your home, especially if you're using Norwex. And then another item that I like to use are my counter cloths. So the counter cloths from Norwex were designed to replace paper towels. Now I still have paper towels back there. There's some consultants that have completely given up paper towels. There's a few times where we've needed them. I like to drain my bacon on paper towels and a few other things, but for the most part, I use my counter cloths. Whenever I have a spill, need to wipe something up, I grab one of these. It's designed about half the size of, this one here is a little dirty, half of a paper towel, and you just grab this. It absorbs 7 times its weight in water. I do a test where I put this in a 1/4 cup of water, and it takes about 6 paper towels to absorb the water, and it only takes one of these to absorb the same amount of water. But after you're done using it, you rinse it out, and you can lay it on top here. It dries super quick. You can use it again, or you can grab a new one. These are also really great if you get 6 in a set, or you can buy a 3-pack of just the counter cloths. But these are great if you have kids and you want to use these as napkins instead of disposable napkins. You can give them a color. They can use it every night. You could hang them up in your pantry somewhere, and they could grab it, you know, and every night they're done using it, rinse it out. But the counter cloths, I wipe my counters off with them. I use these every day. Just love the counter cloths. And then, you know, so let's talk about dust in your kitchen. We've got cabinets up above. I have a teapot set up there on top of my stove, or my cabinet above my stove. So dust just gets on top of our appliances, especially top of the fridge. So Norwex makes this, this is a newer duster, Enviro wand. They have another one that's chenille. This one just came out, and I really like the way it picks up dust. But the nice thing about this is it's bendable, so you can raise it up and you can do the tops of your cabinets if you'd like. I have a ceiling fan in my kitchen. It's great for reaching up there, and it attaches to our mop. So you can just pop it off of this handle, it comes off real easy, and then pop it onto our 5-foot mop handle, and it will get up really high for you. So it's just a really, you can also get under your, some people can get under their refrigerators with this. I can't because of the way my refrigerator is designed, but you can get between your refrigerator and your counter. There's that little area. This will get in there. You could even do your blinds in your kitchen, you name it, whatever you need to dust. This duster is great. So that's another item that I like to use in my kitchen. So those are most of the items I use in my kitchen. I'm gonna wrap it up now. If you have any questions, let me know.